Hi there, Nebraska fans. I'm here to talk about some really great original artwork, watercolor paintings that celebrate the history of the Cornhuskers uniforms from their early years in the 1890s right up to the present era. And I'm going to show you this artwork and describe it in a lot greater detail in just a sec, but I wanted to make the point that this artwork would really make a great gift, like a Mother's Day gift or a Father's Day gift or a Christmas gift, anniversary, a retirement gift, birthday present, or it doesn't even need to be a gift. It could just be that somebody is a great Cornhuskers fan and this artwork would really look beautiful framed in somebody's home or in their office. So having said that, let me give you a little background and then I promise we'll really get into the art. My name is Scott Silcox and I'm from Toronto. For 16 years I owned a company called Maple Leaf Productions, and we made a whole variety of products that celebrated the history of sports uniforms. NCAA uniforms, but also the NFL, Major League Baseball, and NHL. And if I could stick on those three for just a second, I'd love to show you the products that we made for those leagues, NFL, Major League Baseball, and NHL, and then tie it back all to the NCAA. For those three leagues, whoops-a-daisy, sorry. For those three leagues, the product that we sold by far the most of, and was our most popular product over the years, was a plaqued poster. This was our horizontal version and this was a vertical version. I won't get into great depth, but you can kind of see how it uses artwork to celebrate the history of a team and the evolution of their uniform. So we made plaqued posters for those three leagues. We also made framed posters. I'll show you just a couple samples. We made dozens of different shapes and sizes, but here's just a couple, again, just to kind of show you how artwork was used to celebrate the history of a team. Then in addition to plaqued posters and framed posters, we also, for the NFL and NHL and Major League Baseball, made clocks, we made coffee mugs, fridge magnets, a great little product called a fan frame, again just tracing the evolution of a team's uniform, playing cards, kind of ace, king, queen, jack, 10 playing cards, and we did mouse pads and collector plates and a number of other products. On the NCAA side of things, our artwork is much newer in the sense that we've really just begun launching our products for the NCAA, and the two products that we have for the Cornhuskers and for a dozen other NCAA football teams are these two products. And so forgive me, Nebraska fans, that I'm showing you an Oklahoma Sooners product. Not great taste on my part, but just here in the office I've only got so many pieces, so forgive me. But so on the NCAA side of things, we've done this style of framed poster, and then we've also done fridge magnets using this great artwork. In the coming years, certainly there'll be a whole variety of products like clocks and coffee mugs and fan frames and playing cards and plaqued posters, but at the moment these are the products that we've sold many thousands of and will certainly continue to in the future, and there will be other products in the future using this great artwork. Alright, so now let's get into this great artwork, and it'll be hard for you to see everything in this video, so just to explain that we have a website devoted to the sale of this artwork, and the website is heritagesportsart.com, and you'll be able to zoom in on any of these pieces of artwork and really see in great detail just how beautiful these paintings are, and see the artist's signature and any notes that the artist might have written right on the original piece. So if you were to visit that website, you'll really be able to see that, certainly better than in this video. But our first piece is from the 1890 season, one of the first years of Nebraska football. The second piece is from the 1902 season. Then we jump to the 1929 season. I think it's just great. In this era in college football and even pro football, they sewed felt onto the fronts of uniforms of people that handled the ball to try and get further purchase on the ball. And it's interesting that they made a stylized N out of the felt on the front of the jersey. At any rate, that's the 1929 jersey. Now we jump to the 1948 season, and we begin to honor great players because in the 30s, college football teams began putting uniform numbers on the fronts of uniforms. So in 1948, this honors Tommy Novak. This is the 1954 uniform, which is Jerry Minnick, and Minnick did play actually from 51 to 53 for the Cornhuskers, but we chose to honor him with this 54 uniform. 1965, this uniform honors Wayne Malin. Then our 1971 uniform honors the great Johnny Rodgers, the Heisman Trophy winner. 1983 is Mike Rozier, great player and Heisman Trophy winner as well. Then this 1994 piece is Zach Weigert. 1995 is Tommy Fraser. And 1997 is Joe Makonnen. And then finally, the 2001 uniform is Eric Crouch, again, Heisman Trophy winner. So we've got 12 pieces of really beautiful art. I'm reminded as I look at these how beautiful these really are. You should be able to see that on the website. And the only other point that I'd love to make, just for, as I'm talking about this, is that there are hundreds of thousands of Nebraska Cornhuskers fans spread across America, and we've only got 12 pieces of original art. So I'm not trying to be like the guy on late night TV selling you Ginsu knives or super chamois, but I think it is a legitimate point that there are so many Cornhusker fans out there, and yet we've only got 12 pieces of art. So if this is something that appeals to you, I just would love to suggest you act sooner rather than later. So that's kind of the end of my sales pitch. Now, I'd love to explain to you kind of the three ways that you can purchase any of these pieces of art. And three ways you can buy the art. The first way is you can buy this actual art just as you see right here, this raw, unframed piece of art. Which if you were to place the order today, we would ship it to you by UPS. You would receive it in 7 to 10 days time, and then you could frame it or mount it however you see fit. For most of these 12 pieces, the price for this is $350, and that includes the UPS shipping. In some cases, like the Heisman Trophy winners, is a little bit higher price, and the website will describe all of that to you. So when I'm using prices in this explanation, please understand it's for the majority of the pieces, but not for everyone. So the raw unframed art is the first way you can buy it. That's $350, including UPS shipping. The second way that you could buy the artwork is in what we call our classic framed version. Now I've got a Denver Broncos piece here, so let's quickly make it a Cornhuskers piece. In this case, it's a thin black frame with a double white mat, then the original art, and then there's an engraved plate telling the story of the artwork. This classic frame version, in most cases, is $425. Again, that includes the UPS shipping right to your door. And we would custom frame these such that if you place the order today, we would then get it custom framed for you, and it would arrive on your doorstep ultimately from UPS kind of 2 to 3 weeks from now. So just to explain, so the first way, the unframed, second is our classic framed, and then the third way that you can buy the artwork is in our deluxe framed version. Now in this case it's a thicker black frame, a black mat, the original art, an engraved plate, and then there's a poster celebrating the evolution of the Cornhuskers uniform. Now, for the Huskers and all the NCAA teams, that poster is actually more square in shape than it is horizontal. So it would look a little bit more like this. And of course the frame would be larger to accommodate this sized poster. So just so you kind of understand. And so ultimately this Cornhusker piece, this deluxe frame version, is $450, and that includes the UPS shipping. And again, it would be custom framed, so it would take 2 to 3 weeks before it actually arrived on your doorstep. So those are the three ways you could order the art. Now, the artist that painted all of these pieces is a wonderful lady by the name of Nola Makonnen. Great artist, great lady. She's asked, she actually owns the artwork. She's asked me for my help in promoting the sale of the artwork, which I'm delighted to do. So I just want to explain who owns this artwork. Now, how do you buy it? It's really simple. There's two ways to buy it. The first is to please visit the website heritagesportsart.com. It's fully e-commerce enabled. You can buy using any major credit card through the PayPal system. Or if you wanted to speak to somebody live and in person and ask questions or just have a chat, then please call me. My name is Scott. My cell phone number is 416-315-4736. I'd love to talk to you. It'd be fun to talk to a Huskers fan about the team in general, the history, the research that went into this project. I could tell you about the artist and on and on. It'd be fun to talk to you. So if you wanted to place an order with a real live person, you're going to get me. My name is Scott, and I'd love to talk to you. Thank you. Now, I've only got 2 final points, and then I'll leave you alone. You've been great to put up with me thus far. The first is, if you happen to know another Cornhuskers fan who you think loves and appreciates great art, would you be nice enough to share this YouTube URL with them? If you would, that would be really kind of you. And secondly, you might remember at the outset, I mentioned that in addition to this great NCAA artwork, we've also got NFL, Major League Baseball, and NHL artwork for all of those teams. And if you were to visit our website, the heritagesportsart.com website, there's over 1,500 pieces of original art available for sale, celebrating all sorts of teams. So you or a friend of yours might be a fan of a pro NFL team or Major League Baseball team or NHL team. You'd find some great artwork there as well. So any help you could offer in promoting the website, heritagesportsart.com, would really be appreciated. So Cornhuskers fans, thanks for putting up with me. Thank you. I wish you personally all sorts of good health and happiness in your life, and I wish the Cornhuskers nothing but the best in the upcoming season. Thank you very much for your time. Bye.